How much can a lawyer just starting out, finishing their degree and starting out, how much can they expect to make in India?
It's a very broad question.
Okay.
It depends on the area that you plan to practice. If you're a criminal lawyer, then your numbers can, again, if you're a good criminal lawyer, like, you know, and usually I think when you do litigate, when you get into litigation, there is a common belief or a trend pretty much where people think that for the first 4-5 years you don't make any money. I kind of agree to it because you basically are a sponge. When you graduate, you're trying to soak up all the information. But once you have your feet wet, once you know enough about the tricks of the trade, once you know how to maneuver, before the judges, you know how it works. Once you've cracked that code, then there is no limit.
A number that you can add to this?
It's a very, I think even salaries these days in law firms are like 60-70K a month.
A month? That's just start.
That's just the start. And of course, I'm talking about at a very general level.
Right.
There are small and medium-sized firms. There are bigger firms who get paid more as well.
Right, because I know someone who just entered a very big law firm right after graduation, and they're making a 1.5 lakhs per month.
Oh yeah. So it depends on what law school you went to. If you went to the top tier law school like National Law School Bangalore, then you don't even have to worry. You're all set. Once you're in that factory, you are shot that your career is all set for a takeoff.
Right.
So depending on the law school you go to, depending on the area of law you're practicing, depending on the company that you choose to work for, there are a lot of factors.
Interesting.
But it's getting much better. In fact, I was reading the other day that in litigation earlier, what used to happen was that the seniors were not paying their juniors at all.
Okay.
But of late there has been a trend, trend where even the seniors are okay to pay a certain amount, like a very basic amount of money to the juniors who come into their offices to, because ultimately they're spending time and everything. So things are changing, but I think if you're really good, then you can get started with 50, 60. It's not that bad.
Interesting.